looks just like him. It even has his eyes.
Number 10. Val Kilmer and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Prince Adam, the Beast. Beauty and the Beast fans have long debated who they love more, the prince in his beast or his human form. It is a running gag among Disney aficionados that Belle was rather disappointed when the towering beast she fell in love with turned into a rather delicate young man. One thing's for certain though, Adam is undeniably quite dashing.
It is you.
Although unconfirmed, Val Kilmer's features are said to have been an inspiration. We can see it. Look at his gorgeous auburn mane and eyes.
Death next to love is a trivial thing. Your touch is worth 100,000 deaths.
It's also easy to see how the prince's angular facial structure could have been taken from Schwarzenegger's sharp jawline. Their muscular builds probably lent themselves to the designs too.
You're so big and so well grown. You should be proud of your body.
Number 9. Keanu Reeves and Clint Eastwood. Shang.
I saw that.
What?
You like him, don't you?
No,
Yeah, all right, yeah, sure. Look, go to your tent!
The leading man of Mulan made us swoon when we were young and continues to do so today. According to Disney Prince Wiki, the Chinese warrior with his glowing skin and sleek black hair was designed on the basis of several Asian men and Dirty Harry.
Want my star?
I want an answer. Have you been following that man?
Yeah, I've been following him on my own time.
Most evidently, you can see glimpses of Keanu Reeves in him, who has Chinese ancestry. At the same time, Eastwood's killer smile is easily recognizable in the general. Hong Kong American action star Bruce Lee and Superman actor Dean Cain, who has Japanese roots, were apparently referred to as well.
So do you have to work out and stuff?
Nope, it's all natural. You want to...
Number 8. Louis Hightower. Prince Florian.
I'm wishing for the one I love to find me.
The OG Disney prince, often called Florian, only has a couple of scenes in 1937's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Even so, he was a cultural reset to say the least.
Was he strong and handsome? Was he big and tall?
There's nobody like him anywhere at all.
To animate the studio's first ever true-to-life man, Milt Kahl had a reliable live reference model in Louis Hightower. The actor's movements and expressions had the perfect balance of elegance and command, making him ideal for the role. Hightower's dancing background worked in the animator's favour, and he ultimately worked to bring us the charismatic, albeit elusive, prince.
One heart tenderly beating, ever entreating, constant and true.
Number 7. Ed Kemmer, Prince Phillip. Aurora from Sleeping Beauty was the first Disney princess to have a prince with a widely known name. He's also a more active participant in the story, which is no small feat.
So arm thyself with this enchanted shield of virtue, and this mighty sword of truth. For these weapons of righteousness will triumph over evil.
Given how important such a development was, his moniker was apparently inspired by real-life royalty, Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. However, when it came to his enchanting good looks, Disney animators looked elsewhere. More specifically, they turned to Space Patrol star Ed Kemmer.
After all, you're the commander-in-chief.
Exactly why I can't ask anyone else to do it.
Well, you don't have to ask me. If you're willing to stick your neck out, you can count me in.
The actor joined Helene Stanley as a performance model for the character, and it sure had us wishing they made a live action starring the two. Clearly their chemistry translated onto animation too.
I know it's true that visions
Number 6. Gene Kelly and Jeffrey Stone, Prince Charming.
So this is love. So this is love.
One of the greatest actors in Hollywood history, Gene Kelly, inspiring the most iconic Disney prince, Charming, comes as no surprise. The timeless heartthrob bears close resemblance to the love of Cinderella's life, but the actor himself wasn't feeling it.
Now wait a minute. Wait my foot. You must be out of your mink-lined head. I know I need dough, but I don't need it this badly. If you're hard up for companionship, they have guys in town who do this kind of thing for a living. Call one of them.
In an interview from the late 80s, he said he would much rather Fred Astaire play the prince, with the smooth ballroom moves. Nevertheless, it was actually Jeffrey Stone who ended up modelling as Prince Charming alongside Helene Stanley's Cinderella. In the later years of his life, Stone even authored an autobiography titled Whatever Happened to Prince Charming.
Oh, the prince. I haven't met the prince.
The prince? But didn't you know that...
Goodbye.
Number 5. Joshua Finkel, Prince Eric.
He's so beautiful. What would I give to live where you are?
It isn't surprising that the man who turned Ariel's head would be a looker in real life. Prince Eric was modelled after actor Joshua Finkel, whose leading lady was inspired by the beautiful Sherry Stoner. Finkel imbued the prince with his endearing pleasantness, in addition to, of course, his suave appearance.
I would get a packet from Disney that would contain the storyboards of the sequences we're about to do, and then the audio tracks of the pre-recorded voices of those sequences. And basically, it was my job to put those two things together.
You look wonderful.
Thanks in part to his unforgettable performance as Eric, The Little Mermaid became a classic. He also had a shining career on Broadway and even dabbled in directing and coaching. However, the Disney gig remains his favourite.
Isn't this great? The salty sea air, the wind blowing in your face.
Number 4. Bruno Campos, Prince Naveen.
He's beautiful, no?
No.
Oh, dance with me, fat man.
Stay loose, Lawrence.
We're supposed to be at the Lapufa State by now.
Yes. But first, I buy everyone here a drink.
He may be the Prince of Maldonia by name, but to us, he's the King of Hearts. Disney animator Randy Haycock played around with several early drawings based on Tinseltown cuties like a young version of Cary Grant and a fresh-faced Brad Pitt. Even artist J.C. Leidendecker informed some design choices. However, the truest inspiration was right in front of their eyes. In the recording booth, in fact.
Oh, but you must kiss me. Look. Besides being unbelievably handsome, I also happen to come from a fabulously wealthy kingdom. Surely I could offer you some type of reward, a wish I could grant? Yes?
The Prince Naveen we see on our screens was apparently sketched from his voice actor Bruno Campos's brooding allure. Although Maldonia is said to be located in Eurasia, Campos's Brazilian origin gives Naveen similar traits.
And they talk about these things for a long time, and they're invested in these characters and they believe them. And when the story's good, you know, it's a good thing to be a part of.
Number 3. Mel Gibson, John Smith.
Easy, Thomas, it's me. Oh, John, I could have killed you.
This one might make or break your perception of Pocahontas forever. The ever-controversial Mad Max star not only voiced John Smith, but was apparently also a visual reference for the character.
Every now and then you catch in the cartoon itself, you catch that they've stolen an expression off your face. You can see what they've done. It's very clever.
Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones also reportedly contributed to his persona. Other actors who were sought out to bring the explorer to life were Butch Hartman and Rob Duncan. However, the very first iterations were actually based on notorious womanizer Errol Flynn. To this day, some fans still prefer the early drafts of the design, wondering what it would have been like to see that vision realized.
I've seen hundreds of new worlds, Thomas. What could possibly be different about this one?
Number 2. Johnny Depp, Hugh Jackman, Brad Pitt, David Beckham and Gene Kelly, Flynn Rider.
All right, listen, I didn't want to have to do this, but you leave me no choice. Here comes the smolder.
Disney's walking green flag, Rapunzel's ride or die, Eugene Fitzherbert, was born from an extensive process of research. Tangled directors Nathan Greno and Byron Howard called it the Hot Man Meeting.
We wanted this guy to be really, really handsome, and so we put up photos all over the walls of the most handsome leading men in all of Hollywood history, and sort of picked out which features would sort of work best.
The lineup included Depp, Jackman, Pitt, Beckham and Kelly. Women attending the very serious gathering got to choose the fairest of them all, with Ryder being an amalgamation of their favourite traits in men. That said, the preliminary sketches by Jin Kim were reportedly largely based on the Pirates of the Caribbean actor. Where Ryder had long, luscious locks.
Your thoughts?
That's a lot of hair.
Number 1. Tom Cruise, Aladdin.
Do I know you?
No. No.
You remind me of someone I met in the marketplace.
If you've ever watched Aladdin and thought to yourself, young Tom Cruise would be perfect in the live action, you're not alone. The Top Gun actor was the final blueprint for the smugly mischievous thief turned prince. Although Michael J. Fox was animator Glenn Keane's first pick, President Jeffrey Katzenberg wasn't on board. Instead, it was ultimately Cruise's quote-unquote impish look that sealed the deal.
There's one thing I've learned in all my years. Sometimes you gotta say, what the f***? Make your move.
Reportedly directed to mirror the kind of electric dynamic you'd see between Cruise and Julia Roberts, Keane pursued the new version of Aladdin with conviction and made magic happen. Everyone say thank you.
I choose you, Aladdin.
Call me Al.
Which Disney prince was your romantic awakening? Let us know in the comments.